It just works so good. It works so good. It's so stable too. You don't even need any of the stabilization from the flight controller.
I am Skywarp and I approve of Jeff Does This.
All right, everybody, we got Skywarp here. It's flying great. Just want to show you how well this thing is flying. We got a pretty good wind going right now. It's going from the west to the east. Still twin engine. She's got a little bit different paint job on her. The battery we're going to be using is this Upgrade Energy Dark Lithium. This is a 5,000 milliamp. It can do 20 amps continuously. It can burst 40 amps for 10 seconds. This thing will only pull 30 amp max. So we got plenty of headroom, I think, to run it pretty hard. So let's get this thing in the air. Arm. Throttle up. Woohoo! All right, dudes. Here we go. All right, really quick before we get going. Let's go over a couple things while the plane's leveling itself out. On the left there is my, on the left top is my speed. That's my ground speed. That's my speed across the ground. Below that speed is my 3D speed. That'd be my speed, how fast I'm going up and down. To the left of that, on the other side, is my throttle percentage. So right now I'm at 64. Move it up and down. Below that's my amperage. Top right is going to be my max GPS ground speed. Of course, we got our battery voltage. Down at the bottom is what mode we're in. We're in Horizon right now. And then my milliamp used is next to my battery voltage. And that is what we are doing, my friends. In between my speeds is my climb rate or descend rate. Let's go ahead and put this thing into manual. She's in manual. Let's take this thing straight to 20 amps. Let's freaking rip it, dudes. We're in manual. We're fighting some wind. We're low to the ground. Very low to the ground. It's just a stable plane, my friends. And it's nice because you can fly this thing. You can fly this in the wind. Bunch of car going by. You don't have to wait for a calm day, which is why I love this plane. It's windy, who cares? Take it out. She handles so good. I mean, we are turning and burning. I don't know if the wind's going to be picked up with my phone or not, with the mic. But we're just cutting it. We're cutting it, we're cutting it, we're cutting it. Let's go ahead and we'll run this thing full throttle. Take it straight up. I mean, we can just do whatever we want. We can not only do that, we can flip it upside down. We can push it over on itself backwards. That's awesome. It's absolutely insane, man. This thing has just got, it's like a diesel. You know, it's not the fastest thing, but it's just got traction wherever you want it. Again, with that hatch mod, I got plenty of ventilation on this battery. So I'm not too worried about the battery getting hot, the flight controller getting hot. It just works so good. It works so good. It's so stable too. You don't even need any of the stabilization from the flight controller. It's so nice. Handles well. We can yank it, bank it, flip it and reverse it. There we go. Oh God, almost makes you want to spew after a while. And then we'll take it up and cruise it, and I'll show you the efficiency of it. So we'll take this around here, get it moving, come straight up, slow, steady. Do that. Bring it back down. This is like my little proving ground area for my plane. Now that the corn is down on one side of the field, makes life nice, so hunting it is not so bad. Other than that, corn acts as a little bit of as a blanket. But dude, the plane is so much fun to fly. And we just got the control. We got the control. So all right, let's take this thing straight up. Let's get some, and look at this, dude. I'm climbing straight up. I'm climbing at 50 feet a second right now. And it just pulls. All right, let's pull the throttles back. I'm gonna take it out of manual, put it in horizon. We'll bring it down to like 7 amps, 8 amps. And look, it cruises. So say you wanna do some looking around, check stuff out. Say not too bad. You can sit here, you can long range it if you want to. We're kind of going into the wind here, and I'll point it into the wind. So that's going into the wind right now. And it's a pretty windy day. I'll turn it. We'll go with the wind here. As you can see, we got a pretty big jump in speed. Bring it down to 6 amps. There you go. 6 amps, 6.5, 7 amps, doing 50. So you can definitely have an all-day fun time with this. No problem. Or go to manual, blast it, and crank this thing. Now, if you wanted to put a lipo in this thing and have maximum performance, go for it. The only problem is with the lipos, you know, they weigh more. I feel like this is the perfect balance. I have a upgraded Energy Red. It's a 4500 milliamp, and honestly, that's a freaking really good battery too. That is a fantastic battery. We'll come by, we'll buzz this again. And it just turns so well. No problems, no complaints. Let's take it out of manual. We'll put it in horizon, bring the power down. Let's test our return to home. I've done a tune on it. The tune seems good. See, there we go. Return to home works just fine. Take it out of return to home. Let's go ahead and let's cruise it. Let's see if the cruise will keep the speed up. Yeah. Navigation cruise is working fine. Doing what it needs to do. So it's cruising at 8 amps, which is fantastic. Now you can see how the wind is blowing me right now sideways. It's pretty windy right now, so it's doing pretty darn good. Take it out of cruise, we'll test the loiter. Loiter seems to be working just fine, doing what it needs to do. Take it out of loiter. Let's go ahead and put this sucker into acro mode. Something fun that I like to do in acro is flip upside down, and if you hold it upside down for a while in acro, it will kind of hold itself. There it goes. It's trying to. See, my hands are off the stick. No hands on the stick, and it's holding me upside down. Piece of cake. That's a cool feature about acro. We'll flip it over. Bring the throttle back down. And dudes, I think we've just about... Now, I have acro set up as a little sluggish because that's how I like it. I could tune it, make it a little bit quicker, but for me, this works great. We'll go back into horizon. But she seems to just be working great. Camera's working good. Everything's just working awesome. My opinion, this is how I probably will never have another rear pusher Dolphin again. It just, they're hard to launch. Now, once you launch it, it's great. But this thing will launch in anything. It handles in anything. And you still have the aerobatic capabilities, which makes it awesome. So now here comes the fun part. We're going to land this thing in horizon mode. You got to land this plane a little fast. And I find that it stalls really easily. It doesn't stall easily, but when it stalls, it freaking stalls. Like, it doesn't just float like the swordfish. It tips a wing, and it's kind of a horrible stall. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it out of manual. We're in horizon. We got a crosswind going from the right to the left, which is going to make this a pain in the ass. I'm just going to try to bring this thing in nice and easy. I think I hear a car. Boom. Look at that. Awesome. Let's go get it before someone runs it over. Whew. And there you have it. It's so windy coming across right now that it freaking hopped back up. Nice thing too with these nacelles act as little skids, so you're not tearing up your wings. This is a blast. I love this thing. I absolutely love it. When it's not windy, you don't have to be throttled back as much. On a calm day, you can go and go and go. If you want to long range this, as you saw in the video, you can pull the throttle back. It sips it. This is my favorite setup. Now, if you want to do this to your Dolphin, I'm telling you, it's a piece of cake. I have a link down below to my Thingiverse page. It's got everything that I printed on this that I'm using. Everything from the nacelles to the hood latch, even inside the tray and everything. This is a winning combination, in my opinion. But to each his own. That's the best part about this. You can make these things your own, do what you want to do, fly it the way you want to fly it. There is no right or wrong way, just as long as you're having fun. And for me, building these planes is just as fun as flying them. So I'm going to leave it with this. At the end of this video, you're going to see all my INAV settings up to this point. Thank you guys very much. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Thank you for watching this video. Skywarp out. I am Skywarp and I approve of Jeff Does This.